Okay, this is RV Davey. Little update. I'm still here. This RV park's gotten really full, and it's just the opposite of last year. I was basically like the only guy in here, you know. That was it. This year, it's like 20 people. They must have advertised or something, but anyway, I just thought I'd come in. Yeah, I'm looking for a guy, and I think I have a guy that can do some work for me. But he has to get in touch with me first because everybody else is just blowing me off. It's the way things go in this town. This town, if you come here to get RV work done, or if you need work done, it's not the place. I was in the right place where I came from, Mesa, Arizona, right next to Apache Junction. But I didn't know I had a water leak in the faucet or the toilet, because here's the reason. You have to hook up the water. You got two water. You got one that fills your freshwater tank, and you got the other line that comes in, right? Off like a faucet, like when you're in a plugged-in situation. Guess what? When you do that, that's where you find out. See, if you're not plugged in to places, guess what? All your stuff dries up. All your seals, everything just dries up. And then when you hook up to an RV facility, then you find that's where your leaks come into play. That's how I found out. It was leaking in the faucet, and it was a brand new faucet I put in, which is a really nice faucet too, Really nice faucet, $150 faucet, goes up high in the air, and it's got an extender, and you can pull the line out. It's nice, but if they didn't put the right seals in, which they did not do, then you're screwed. I got to call the owner of the facility in Mesa, because I know the owner there. So that's why I keep going there, because I could drive my RV there. I could stay there. Stay in the RV. If you go anywhere else, they want you out of the RV. You got to get a hotel, motel, whatever it is. That's what you got to do. But the toilet's got a valve on the back. And the toilet, actually, the guy that he fixed my light, right, in Mesa, but what happened was when he stepped on my seat, he cracked the lid, and he cracked the seat. The seat still works, but it's cracked. And then the valve behind it leaks. If you're hooked up to the main water line, which I was, but I disconnected because I don't want all that. I don't want my carpet and everything getting soaked. I was wondering where all that water was coming from, and sure enough, I grabbed my hand and put. See, I can't fix that problem because I got paralyzed ankles down to my feet, so I can't feel. My feet are like this, so I can't get on my knees, and I can't lay down, and I can't see from behind the toilet where the valve is, and I'm not sure what I need. I just know it's a valve, but I don't know what kind of valve. And you know what? It might turn out to be that I want just replace the whole toilet anyway, because now the damn thing's cracked. But I might want to just wait on that. Wait till like next season when I come back down to Phoenix, then go back to that RV place, or I can make a trip from here to Phoenix, at the end of the season, before it gets hot. Go there, stay. They plug me in, and then I can have them do that work. I'll talk to the owner about that, but unless I can find somebody here in Quartzsite, so far I haven't been able to. I've got like 5 names, and every one of those names have just went. They don't return your calls. They don't do jack diddly. People are very, I don't know. The lady here, the manager in this park, says people just don't want work. They don't want to work. I mean, how do they live? I'm just trying to figure this out. How do they live? How do they survive? It's crazy. But anyway, I thought I'd come in here and just do a thing on that. That's just an update on what I've been dealing with the RV. So, 2 simple things. it's not that complicated. It's not like I need somebody to put a gasket in my on my motor. You know, my my exhaust manifold gaskets. Now that's a bitch. Nobody wants to do that, right? And they don't. They won't do. Believe me, I talked to a guy called RV Prepper Wayne, and he actually, I met him. So, but yeah, he's familiar with me. He knows who I am and stuff like that. So, I've got some work for him. Maybe he could do this other work too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check with him if he will get in touch with me too. Who knows? But he's here in Quartzsite now, so if he's done, he's probably already done all the work to what Nomadic Fanatics rig. I'm sure he's already finished with it, because that guy don't post a video till like 3 weeks after he's done anything. So it's just how he works, because he's freaking paranoid of people, paranoid of everything. He's got paranoia syndrome. That's what he's got, and he don't even know it. So, but anyway, I got one person. Not getting a big crowd in here, and I don't really care if I do. I got 0 people in here. I don't really care if I'm just making the video. People, shoot, they watch after I done the video, 3 weeks after, whatever. But anyway, that's the scoop. So I was just, I was trying to get a hold of a few people, but unable to do that. And then somebody that wanted to meet up, and that didn't work out. Somebody did come here though. I did meet somebody, another YouTuber that knew I was here from a video, from somebody else's video that they did. And then he's there. That was not a good idea to really doing that, because I could get somebody that don't like me and just freaking do damage to me. So that wasn't good. I mean, the guy was sitting walking around my RV, and it's a good thing I was up, because I heard a vehicle pull up beside my rig, and then I'm like, what's going on here? And what's up, dude? He says, he goes, you're such and such. And I said, yeah, that would be me. Why? What's the deal? And he goes, oh, I'm just, I seen a video and I found out you were here, and just thought I'd just stop by and say hi or whatever. And I said, okay, fine. Hi, goodbye, whatever. But that's all that was, so no biggie. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fish in the freaking universe here and in the RV community, believe me. But you know what? Sometimes it's best that you're not the big fish, because you don't want to get all these people, and then you got paranoia because somebody could stop by in the middle of the night, and I'm not even gonna say. But anyway, that's a scoop. So we got one person in here. But yeah, it's a Friday mid-afternoon. I'm just not. I don't know. I got a weak connection telephone line here. I mean, that's typical. There's just so many people here. Quartzsite. This place is packed right now. For this month. After this month, after the next 10 days, this place will clear out like you wouldn't believe. Seriously. I saw it happen last year. I mean, it just seems like the end of January, people just go. They leave. I don't know where they go, but they go. They probably go to Parker. They probably go to Lake Havasu City. They probably go to, Palm Springs area, Slab City, those kind of places. And that's probably where they disperse. And then you never see them again till next year, next season. I'm not sure. After here, I might either go to Phoenix, or I might go to, now if I option there too. I know a guy that I've got friends in Phoenix, but I've got one where I could park in front of his yard, or in his yard, I should say. I got to get in touch with him though. But I don't know. I have to know he's there first before I do that. I have to make a connection with him and see what he says. But yeah, he's got his RV in his backyard. He's got room in his backyard. He's got a big double gate I could just pull right in his backyard. You know, he's got RV plugs back there too. So that I do know because I spoke to him about it. Because yeah, I got my RV. I got like three plug-ins back here. I can plug 3 RVs. But he goes, I just got mine, and he goes, I just work out of mine. Because I jam. I got my guitar, and I practice my guitar when I go into my RV. That's what he was telling me. He's a great guitar player. One of the best technically, one of the best I've ever seen. Great guitar player. He doesn't write good, you know. So a lot of people can't write, but they can technically do all the other stuff, you know. They can play any guitar lick that you could ever think of. He could do Eddie Van Halen like blindfolded, but can he write something like that? He has never been able to. And I told him that. I go, don't take this as criticism, but you're a great guitar player. Technically, you've got that guitar mastered, but when it comes to writing a tune, you can't write a tune out of your hat. And he goes, you're right. He goes, that's why I do covers. That's why I've always been a cover band. I said, yeah, you do good at it. He'd do any style, but he's mainly like blues, like Stevie Ray Vaughan style type stuff. But anyway, I thought I'd come in here and just do a little video update, you know. But yeah, I thought I'd open my mouth, and I'm looking for somebody that's a handyman in Quartzsite, Arizona. So if you know a handyman, send them to Lazy Days RV Park. Tell them to call the manager or give me or have him, you know, send me an email. You know, put your number in there so I can contact you. Contact information. Yeah. Just do that and we're good. So, but that's about all I got to say for today, man. So, I just, you know, not a big crowd right now. I get the bigger crowds if I do this at night. Sometimes it's just hard to do because everybody's on the internet, and there's not. Quartzsite doesn't have great towers, you know, for connecting with phones. Especially, they've got something for Verizon, but it's not that good. That's where Quartzsite can invest. Quartzsite should invest in a good cell phone tower out here. Maybe two of them, you know. Get 2 towers out here. They've got one, but it's not a very good one. It's the same one they've always had. So they haven't really updated that. Just to let you guys know, if you guys come into Quartzsite, that's why people got Starlink. But I'm not going to pay for that. I don't have a successful YouTube channel, so I'm not going to do that. So that's just what I'm. Yeah, and then in other words, I got to just deal with, you know, unstable connection to the phone to the towers. That's just what I got to deal with. But that's okay. That's all right. I can deal with it. Other people may not like it, so they'll drop in and out, you know, coming into the channel if I am doing a live stream. But other than that, I'm not saying too much, and I've got, you know, I'm just looking for a handyman to come out here and do a couple things. Simple. They're easy things to do. The toilet's a simple thing. I could do it if I wasn't paralyzed. I could do it very easily, but I'm gonna watch some videos on removing the toilet and installing a new one. See what it entails on that level. So 2 people in the house. I don't see anybody off the side, so people are just popping in. They see somebody live, so they hop in. Let's just see if somebody says something off to the side here. So far, I haven't had anybody do that. So somebody was trying to get a hold, was trying to meet me out here, and that didn't work out. So, but oh well. I figured, I don't know why they say these things. Just say hi. Just talk on. Just come into my live stream. That's your meetup right there. That's all you have to do. Come into the live stream and we're good. You don't have to. We don't have to physically meet. I don't have to physically drive to you. I don't have to meet you at a restaurant. Some public setting. None of that has to happen. Just come into my live stream. Look out for me. Get my email. I can give you my email, and you could just tell me when you're going to come in, and just leave your telephone number. I'll just simply call you. Now, if you don't want people to call you from your cell phone number, then do the email or do the come into the live stream. 2 simple ways of doing things. 3 people in here. Let's see if anybody says anything. I don't know. Outside the RV, it's not motor work. It's just, it's just to make sure that the faucet's not leaking once the water line's coming into the RV, and then make sure the toilet doesn't leak from the back side of the toilet at the valve. And I could probably just disconnect it altogether, but because I don't have water coming into it right now. I've got all the connections completely off. So, because I don't want anything leaking. Believe me, leaks are no fun in an RV. You see water gushing somewhere, you better deal with it. I can't see it. So, unless I had a mirror, where I could put a mirror, like if I went to, let's say, AutoZone, and had one of those mirrors that I can look from behind, then I could see. But I'm going to go on YouTube and look for a video on that. Oh, wow. People are like, it's crazy. There's a guy using 2 horses to pull his vehicle out. 2 horsepower. How about that? Wow. I've never seen that done, and it worked. Freaking horses got that damn freaking vehicle out. I'll be a son of a gun. I just showed you. I've never seen. And then Texas got ice storms. Something funny? A basketball player in Portland, Oregon couldn't get to the game because he had ice all around his house. He couldn't drive. Not at all. So he called in and said, hey, I can't play the game tonight because I'm iced in. So some players tried to see if they can get him, right? And they're good with those conditions, and they couldn't do it. It was that bad. You get all the streets are iced over, you can't see. You know what, ice is bad because now your car is like a freaking weapon because it slides. Just like your car becomes an ice skate, basically. But not a control one. So anyway, guys, what else is up here? 3 people in the house. I don't see anybody saying anything off to the side. Just a simple live video. Still waiting for somebody to say something. So, other than that, I'm pretty much, that's it. Weather's warm. You don't even need any kind of heat. It's just perfect. Courtside's usually has good weather all the time. Usually. This year's, it's been great. No rain. Hardly any wind. But last year, just the opposite. So I didn't know. You never know what you're going to get from each winter. So, but yeah, transmission's unstable. I figured that was the case. You could get like a Wi-Fi amplifier, an amplifier for your phone or whatever, and that probably help your situation out, or anybody's situation out, actually. So, 20 minutes. That's a long time for this video. So anyways, guys, I used to have somebody say something off to the left here, but must be people that, you know, don't know who I am or never heard of me or whatever. Okay, we're going to close it out, guys. So, I mean, it's a very short video. I just got to the point, made my updates, what I'm looking for. What's up, Joni? You're the only one in here. Still looking for somebody to do some work for me here. It's not like, you know, we're talking, they're going to get paid. You know, but even the people that are getting paid, they don't call you back. They got businesses, they don't even return your calls. You text, you call, doesn't matter. Either way. It's freaking crazy. What's the weather? Cold? Ice storms? I heard there's a lot of ice storms out there. Two people in here. At least I got somebody that came in off here. I could at least see who's here. Joni Portwood's in here. I was in Blindview's channel last night. Or yesterday, late afternoon. So, you see something here. Let me check. Let me flip the phone up this way. Nah, can't see. I'm trying to see if the phone's not charging. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on here very long. Like I said, I'm looking for a handyman in Quartzsite, Arizona. If anybody gets this, you know, get in touch with me. Call the Lazy Days RV Park Manager. And then she can get a hold of me, say somebody's trying to find you or find out your location. You know, I even told her I was looking for somebody, but she said they're just all flaky up here. You know, just I gotta look at some YouTube videos and see if I can just do this myself somehow. Oh, somebody's leaving or pulling in. It's really difficult for these people to back out because there's just no room. Yeah, they're struggling. Here they go. Yeah, they're struggling to get out of here because the park's so full. They got no place to park their vehicle because they have to park in front of the RV that they got, and there's no place off to the side on either side because there's people. So they got vehicles too. So they're blocking up some avenue, and they got people camped right next to me too, that just came in yesterday. So they're taking up the spot these people would use to back out, right? So they can't back out there because now they got to watch what they're doing because they got a camper in the back and they really can't see unless they get a rear view mirror or a rear view camera, which I don't think they have. A lot of people don't have those things on their vehicles. I'll tell you, I wish I had one. That'll be a next year's project. Put one of those kind of cameras in. Put one behind so I could see when I'm backing up. See what's behind me. Because they parked 2 feet from behind my vehicle and I couldn't see them. I looked out the side, rear view mirrors on both left and right. Didn't see anything, right? See, if they'd put cones out, I would have seen the cones. See, the owner of the place that was working on my rig, they told me it was clear. And then when the guy took a break, came back. By the time he came back, somebody pulled up behind me, and then he said, "Hey, you're done." But he didn't tell me if it was clear to back out. So I back out super, super slow, right? Crawling backwards. I mean, I didn't go fast. And what I did, I took a picture of the guy's bumper that I hit. It was his front bumper. Didn't even look like I even touched it. I go, "Where's the damage?" He goes, "No, it's just the fact that you hit it." I want your insurance, and I'm calling the cops, or I called the cops. I go, you're kidding me? You're gonna get a police report? Are you kidding me? For what? What do we need the cops here for? So here's what he did. Well, you got to wait for the cops. So it took like 3 hours for the cops. So here my vehicle's done. Within that 3 hour, I wanted to get the heck out. I was going to drive down out of Flagstaff, but I couldn't do it because I had to wait for the cop. Cop takes about 3 hours, then another hour and a half for the cop to do the damn report. So I'm talking to the cop. The cop, oh, you're wearing seatbelts. I said, well, what do you think? What does everybody do before you do anything? You put your seatbelt on. She goes, oh, okay, I just had to ask that question. I mean, whether I was or I wasn't doesn't really matter. She goes, yeah, because then I'd give you a ticket. I'd give you a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt. I go, what are you going to do? Give me a moving violation too? No, no moving violation here. I go, really? So I'm gonna slide on that one. So yeah, so then the cop had to do the report and take my license, run my license for warrants and all kinds of crap or whatever. So cop comes back, 30 minutes later, gives me my ID back and and says, oh, everything's good. I go, good? What do you mean by good? He goes, well, you can leave. I said, man, I've been wanting to leave for the last 3 hours. Or actually 4.5, almost 5 hours. This thing has held me up. And this guy, you should give this guy a ticket because he parked 2 feet behind my rig. He shouldn't even be, that's not even a parking spot. Well, he's doing work here. I go, I don't care what he's doing. He has no business. If he's going to do that, the owner came out and said he should have had his cones out. And see, I tried to call the owner of the shop that was working on my vehicle and say, hey, is it clear? I guess I could have got out, but I'm paralyzed, so it's just an inconvenience. But you know what? Guess what? I get out all the time now just to check. Oh, everybody should, but I just... You don't think somebody's just going to pull right behind your freaking bumper on your RV. You don't think that. That's not it's not what the average person's going to think. But if you're in a car, you could see, right? But RV, can't see jack diddly. So, anyway, that's the scoop there. Long story. A short story made long, I guess you could say on that one. Let's see, what else is going on? Not much, really, other than I'm just looking for a handyman around this frickin' town, which I can't find. I guess if you're this other guy in front of me, he said he says he doesn't. He likes to help people, like stuff like this. And then I confronted him on it, and he says, "Nah, I stopped helping. I don't do that anymore." I go, why did you say that you do? He goes, when did I say that? I came here before you got here. He goes, I don't remember saying that. I go, I got you on video saying it. Do you want to hear the playback? He goes, no, I don't need to hear the playback. I said, okay. So you don't... So, but when he needed to work, guess what? He had like 5 people out here all helping him. Mechanically, because he couldn't do it all himself. See, now he's a hypocrite when he says that, because he doesn't want to help anybody, but he wants somebody to help him. Different story, right? Yeah, different story. Yeah, and so anyway, I got to go to the doctor. Well, I went to the doctor's office, came back, and I'm sitting. I got a handicap ramp. I'm going down. And the lady's waiting for me to get off the ramp of the handicap plate. And then I'm sitting there talking to her about the idiot neighbor right in front of me. YouTube channel that's super arrogant and unfriendly. And the guy, I didn't even see him stand there. They were standing there listening to everything I said. So they knew I was trashing them. But you know what? They probably trashed me a few times since they've been... Now when they got out by the fire, now they got something to talk about, right? That guy's an idiot. he's a hillbilly or he's this and that. Hillbillies don't usually come from Arizona, though. Hillbillies usually come from, like, Arkansas, where that guy, there. So anyways, a bus driver, she goes, yeah. She goes, oh, yeah, hey, they're standing right out there. I go, oh, they heard me then. And I walk and go back, unlock my RV to get back in, and I'm looking right at them, and they're just looking at me. Yeah, they're just looking at me, and that's about it. Somebody trying to call me from Clifton, Arizona. I don't know who these people are. Anyway, 4 people. They got Joni Portwood's the only one off to the left there. I don't know if she's still there or not, or she's left, or I don't have a clue. But what am I having for dinner today? Chicken and rice. This will be the 3rd day in a row I'm having chicken and rice, because I had 3 pieces of chicken, and I made some new rice, and I added some broccoli to the rice. Turned out pretty good. Turned out really good. That was pretty tasty. Yeah, vegetables, but I'm shocking. It raised my blood sugar. My blood sugar woke up to like 190 this morning. I usually wake up to like 130s, 150. Today was 190. Probably from the rice. The rice has a tendency to spike your sugar. Regular white rice. Remember that if you're diabetic. It's not when it comes to sugar. But anyway, guys, we gotta shut the video down. I just thought I'd come in here and rattle for a bit, rant, whatever, release the rant from me, from within inside of me. But you guys all take care. Remember, take care and smash the bell. Always click that like button before you guys go out. Always do that, guys. I make a habit of it now when I go to other channels. I make sure I click. I used to never do that. I never thought that was something that helps your channel. But yeah, if you can. I mean, if you're not paying me any cash, but a lot of people just don't do that. They don't want to help a channel. They just don't. They want to be helped, but they don't want to help anybody else. But second, that's all you got to do. Click and click. It's like set it, forget about it. So anyway, guys, I guess that's it for now. I got nothing else to say. Let's see, rice is a grain, Yes, I'm just saying it spikes your sugar. People think it's a healthy, a healthy item, but it's actually not. So that's something to mention. Somebody's diabetic, or some people aren't diabetic, but the sugar still goes up. Because I know somebody that's like that. They went to their doctor. Doctor says, "Well, you're not diabetic." She goes, "Well, why does my sugar go up?" She goes, "Some people it does. You have to watch your sugar then. But you're not diabetic." So she's lucky in that aspect of it, So yeah, white rice. I like it though. You can have it, but just moderate and just in moderation, right? Give yourself about like a 3-inch round circle amount of rice, and it won't have a major effect on you. I mean, my sugar I was still under 200, so that was okay. So, and then also a baked potato. Another thing, that's starch. Starch turns into pure sugar. So you don't want to eat baked potatoes. There's a lot of things you can't eat. Even cauliflower and broccoli can be bad for you too. It's a vegetable. Could still be bad for you. What are you putting on it? Now, if you just eat it plain, just raw. See, when I cooked, I added broccoli to it, which is good to do. I always add the broccoli at the last couple minutes because I like the crunch. So I don't like to cook it where it's all mushy and falling apart. So that's just what I do. But I made some rice, and so I'll have it again today. I know it's not good, but I'm still keeping my sugars down, but I'm also using my insulin too. So my insulin's a tool to keep my sugars from spiking. So you're saying all cauliflower and broccoli not good for you then, huh? What is a good vegetable then? Is there any? Would there be any that would be a benefit to somebody with diabetes? Now, there's no cure for diabetes. I mean, Dr. Oz said there was, and you eat his gummies, and don't believe that. It's not true. You could try it. If it works for you, fine. Some people, it won't work, or it doesn't work. So, but if there's something out there somebody says will cure it, you might as well try it. I've also heard drinking pickle juice helps. I found that to be very helpful. Not a whole lot. Cinnamon's another thing that will help, moderate the sugar spikes too. So if you got coffee, put some cinnamon in it. Plus it'll enhance the taste. So that's, this is kind of like a healthy video here at the tail end. Trying to give you guys pointers on what you can and can't do. And the things you can do. Corn is not a good item either. Any kind of corn on the cob can. But if you eat it in moderation, you can do it. Bread's poison. Bread is. Just to take note on that. Bread's not always a good thing. You can have that too. Give yourself one slice every other day. Just one slice of bread. Just do that. You can make some toast, or you can use it for, if you make over easy eggs, soak up the yolk, from the egg, which is all protein. So yeah, if you don't take in bread, let's just say you just use eggs and bacon, just all meat and eggs. There you're on a carnivore diet, so that'll help you. But taking in protein will give you cravings for something sweet. Keep that in mind too. So you just got to be careful with stuff. I heard one of my friends passed away. I tried to find his obituary. I couldn't find it. I'm gonna have to call the YouTube channel. I was gonna check into it and see if anybody said anything in the YouTube channel or his YouTube channel. I still can't think of the name of his damn channel. It was Tim's YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys can remember. If you remember his channel name, I just can't. It's been a while since I've gone into his channel. But I was thinking maybe his family members put something in there that if he passed away, they'd make like a last video for him or whatever. Because they know he was on YouTube. So his mom didn't like him on YouTube at all. She said he couldn't go on YouTube in her house while he was there. So you'd have to go outside to do it. So we're doing okay. Doing better. I just checked my sugars, a little kind of high, 190, but I'm sure it's going to be down. I'll check it again. And what else? I checked my blood pressure. Blood pressure was good. I gotta take my blood pressure medication though. I reduced the amount of milligrams. I was doing 100 per day. It was too much. So now I just cut the pill in half, and now it's 50. So seems to have done the trick. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have chicken. Have some, like, it's not barbecued, but I'm putting barbecue sauce on it. But good thing about the sauce. The sauce is sugar free. Yeah, it tastes really good though. It's by can't think of the name. It's a really good brand of barbecue sauce though. So let's see what else we got here. Yeah, otherwise my food wise, I've got cauliflower, broccoli, I've got fish, I got some fish sticks type stuff. I've got chicken nuggets, I've got chicken patties, I got that kind of thing. I got hamburger, I've got pork. Pork I'm gonna use to make chop suey. So I've got all the stuff to make chop suey. I got celery, I got onion, soy sauce, the actual pork, and then I'll mix a tiny bit of rice with it. Or I could just spike my sugar. And that would work too. Just put the sprouts down, more sprouts. That makes up for that. And then it's good. Got yourself a tasty meal. It's not killing you. So many meals out there that can kill you, Simple hamburger. Eat a hamburger with lettuce, Use lettuce for the bun. I'll tell you what's good. Cabbage. You peel the cabbage leaf off and use that for your hamburger bun. Works really good. It's tasty too. That's just something else you can do. An alternative, I'm going to start getting these calls. I remember this happening before. Every time I would get on here, I'd get somebody just keep calling me. So now my phone connection is not stable now. Let me see if I can move around. If I do that, then I get a better connection. It must be electrical that's causing that issue. So if I'm straight up, or if I bend down, let's see if it does it again. Let me see if this transmission is unstable. If I do this, nope, it's not coming back on. I thought maybe that was what was causing that to do that, but let's see if I go back up here. See if the transmission's unstable. No, still good. I don't know. One of those things. Too many people online, and it has an effect on your connection. There we go. Transmission's unstable. Let me go back up again. Nope, still didn't go away. That wasn't it. Go back down again. Still there. Nope, there it went away. Updated hazard match. Let's see, got 4 people in here. Well, guys, good to see you guys all in here. I got Uncle Teddy, The Wiz, and Joni Portwood. Those are the people that came in. Maybe a few others. So. Okay, guys, we're going to shut her down. I appreciate you guys all coming in. Don't forget to click that like button up on the upper left corner. Click that for me if you can. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And don't forget to share. Always like and share and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. That helps the channel. All the people are back again. They're backing in. They're having a hard time. It's not an easy time because they have no way to. Oh, they do because the other guy left, so they had room. But if the other guy was there, they would have struggled with trying to back into their spot. Yeah, I don't care for those people. Oh, they're wearing shorts today. They probably went out. They don't cook. They don't barbecue. They go out to restaurants every day. That's what they do. So, yeah, they take a trip to Blythe, California. They got more restaurants there. Yeah, it's a 20-mile ride each way, and you can go get yourself a nice meal. Or you can come in the Quartzsite, try their restaurants, and see how that toots your fancy, you know. Okay, guys, I think we're going to close it out here. I thank you guys all for coming in. Like I said, click that like button. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And smash that bell, folks. That's all I can say. Smash the like and smash the bell as you're going out. Yeah, I always forget. I don't ever forget now. I do this with everybody. I make sure I always click their like button first thing. I get it out of the way. Just because it helps their channel. So, okie doke, folks. Let's close it out here, and I'm gonna get on with my day. I'm gonna look at some videos here on the toilet, see if I can come up with something here on my own. So, yeah, I got lights. You see my light? If I can get my hand over there. Trying to get it over there. Yeah, right. Man, this is... Hold on. Let me just move. There we go. Yeah, this light right here. This one here. This is a good light. 1,500 lumens, folks. It's called a Miata. It's got 3 light selectors for it. 1,500 lumens. It's 10 to 30 volts. And it's 10 watts. So it's not eating a lot of... doesn't take a lot to fire the light up, you know. So you don't need much juice from your batteries for it. So I got 2 of these on. I got 5 of these lights. I've got 6, but I did not install one of them because I couldn't. I don't know. I should have put the other one where the other light was underneath the TV. You know, just because I need light over there to see what I'm doing when I'm trying to hook stuff up. You know. But that's about it, folks. That's all I could say for today. You guys all take care and smash the bell and click that like button. Okay, guys, we're going to just shut it down. I appreciate you guys coming in here. My nose is running. I don't know why. So, you guys all take care. And, alright, we'll catch you guys in the next Davey video, you know. Okie doke, guys. We're out of here.